win the game.
Yes, few teams in all of sports have shared with their fans more wild, wonderful, and memorable moments than the team that evolved from the Chicago White Stockings, Colts, and Orphans into the Chicago Cubs.
Attention. Attention, please. Have your pencil and scorecards ready, and I'll give you the correct lineup for today's ball game. The battery for the Cubs, Bush and Hartnett. Batting order, Herman, second base, English, third base, Kyler, right field, Stevenson, left field, Demery, center field, Grimm, first base, Hartnett, the catcher, Koenig, shortstop, and Bush, the pitcher.
For the Cubs today, it's going to be Stan Hack at third base. Johnson will play second. Peanuts Lowry will be in left field. Phil Cavaretta at first base. Andy Pafko in center field. Bill Nicholson in right field. Livingston will do the catching. Hughes is going to play shortstop. And the Cub pitcher, big right-hander Claude Passau.
Some 1,300 players have worn the uniform of the Chicago National League Ball Club. They date back to the team that helped organize the league in 1876. Chicago scored assorted baseball firsts in the 1870s. The first team to be shut out, it was 9-0 New York. The first team to post a 1-0 shutout. The first team to be victimized by a no-hit, no-run game, the pitcher, Philadelphia's Joe Borden. Baseball had a saying in those days, if a team was shut out, it was Chicago'd. On May 2nd, 1917, Jim Hippo Vaughn of the Cubs and Cincinnati's Fred Toney matched 9 innings of hitless ball in baseball's greatest pitching duel. But it will be 38 years before Cub fans experience another no-hitter in Chicago. May 12, 1955. Sam Toothpick Jones holds the Pirates hitless through 8 innings, but opens the 9th by walking Gene Freese, Preston Ward, and Tom Saffel. Bases loaded, nobody out. After a brief conference with manager Stan Hack, Jones proceeds to strike out Dick Grote and rookie Roberto Clemente. The last Pirate hope, slugging Frank Thomas. Sam Jones looks around that infield. Somebody on every base. All set again. Here we go. Strike 2. Thomas swings lightly with a high curve. 1 and 2. Jones needs one more strike for you-know-what. One more strike. The umpire peering over McCullough's shoulder. Watch it now. Jones against Thomas. The pitch. Strike 3. Ball. Strike 3. It's a no-hitter for Jones. Pandemonium out on the field. A real mob scene. Jones is being pounded by well-wishers, players, and fans alike. Wow, what a scene down there. History has been written here. A no-hitter. Oh, brother. Jones is the first black to pitch a no-hitter in the majors, an achievement that enriches a Chicago record that includes the first league championship, the first batting champion, and the first 400 hitter, both in the person of second baseman Ross Barnes. Chicago is also the first team with a player who powers 3 home runs in a single game. Ed Williamson pioneers the feat in 1884, 60 years before a tobacco-chewing left-handed slugger takes his familiar crouch against the New York Giants.
Again, here comes the pitch. He hits it. There goes another long drive. It may be out of here. It's going. It is gone. The 3rd home run today for slugger Bill Nicholson of the Cubs.
Nicholson will hit another home run in the 2nd game of the Twin Bill, his 6th in 4 games to tie a major league record. During the next era of Cub power, another tobacco-chewing Cub outfielder will duplicate Nicholson's feat twice, both times amazingly against the same pitcher. 8th inning now, ball on the count on Sauer. Big Hank already has 2 homers off Kurt Simmons in this ball game. You know, it's kind of ironic that Sauer got 3 homers off Simmons in 1 game in August of 1950, just before Kurt left for the service. Remember that? Now here's Hank trying to do it again. Kurt's ready. Here's the pitch. There she goes. Back, back, back. Home run. Another home run for Sauer. Over the left field wall, way out on the straight. His 18th home run of the year. And Simmons has Cubs win 3 consecutive pennants starting in 1906 and are the first team to capture 2 consecutive World Series. They do it in 1907 and 8. In the 1929 Classic, the Cubs counterbalanced the honor by misplaying the wildest scoring inning in series history. Philadelphia bombs the Cubs for 10 runs in the 7th to overcome an 8-run Chicago lead. The Athletics win the game and subsequently the series 4-1. 3 years later, with Charlie Root again the pitcher and the Yankees on the way to a 4-game sweep of the series, Babe Ruth drops his own special bombshell.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Where Evans pumps his arm for a called strike 2. Babe let that one go past him also. He never took the bat off his shoulder. 1-2 on Ruth. Now Babe raises that finger again and looks out at Charlie. Ruth gets his sign from Gabby. Into the windup. Here's the 1-2 pitch. A swing. A long drive. It's toward that center field corner. That ball electric swing confines the Wrigley Field at almost the exact spot that Babe had been pointing to. Here's Ruth around second on his way toward third. As he comes into third, he thumbs his nose in the direction of the Cubs dugout. Here he is around third base heading for home.
Did Ruth call his shot? You will find arguments on both sides to this very day. But there's no debating the 21 straight victories that bring the Cubs another pennant in 1935. The storybook finish puts the Cubs, losers of 4 series in a row, against a Detroit club that has yet to win a world championship. The Tigers lead the series 3-2. Game 6, score tied in the 9th, 1 out. The Tigers' Mickey Cochran singles and advances to second on an infield out. This puts the issue squarely up to the Cubs' Larry French and Detroit veteran Goose Goslin.
Crowd has become surprisingly quiet here in Detroit. Mickey Cochran, the potential winning run, is at second. Larry French goes into the stretch. The southpaw delivers. Goose Goslin swings and the ball is hit into right center. And it's going to drop him. It does. Cochran is heading for home. And here comes the throw, but it's too late. And Cochran scores. The Tigers are the world champions of baseball. Rick Stadium is Oxford red.
By now, baseball broadcasts from Wrigley Field had become one of radio's most popular attractions. At one time, no less than 5 Chicago stations carried the Cubs games. Among the familiar Cub voices of their day were Quinn Ryan.
And Kyler swings, and there's a good solid hit over second. Well, folks, Kyler's on first with the Cubs' 3rd hit of the ball game.
Hal Totten.
And the pitcher stands there getting his sign. He winds up again now and throws, and Grimm swings the ground ball toward right field. Kerr goes over far to his left, gets it, throws to first, and it's 2 out in the 2nd inning for the Cubs. A slow ground ball toward right field. Johnny Kerr went over, got it. He seemed to fumble it a second up in his arms. He didn't get it in his hands, but he finally got a hold of it and threw to first. So it's 2 out in the 2nd inning for the Cubs, and Gabby Hartnett is at bat.
Jolly Charlie Grimm.
Big Bill Lee gets the sign from Gabby Hartnett. Jensen is the tying run at third base, and Al Todd the hitter. Big Bill goes into his stretch, and here's the pitch. He struck him out. The Cubs win 2-1 and now trail.
Lou Fonseca.
Jim Dom swings. It's a hit. Don D'Alessandro lined that ball right over Higby's head. And the fire plug, who walks like a man, pulls up at first with a solid single.
And Pat Flanagan.
Welch winds another one up. The field is in shadow now. Sun's gone back the cloud. There goes the ball towards second. Herman gets it, makes the throw to first, and Brickhouse is out. Brickhouse out from Herman to Grimm.
Perhaps the single most dramatic moment in Cubs history occurs on a dark, dreary September day in 1938. By dropping the opener to the Cubs, the first-place Pirates see their lead trimmed to a scant half game. In the crucial 2nd game, with darkness closing in, the score tied 5-5 and 2 out in the bottom of the 9th. Manager Gabby Hartnett steps out of the shadows of the dugout for his turn at bat.
It's official now. There won't be another inning. National League President Ford Frick is in the press box, and the umpires have passed up the word. It's now or never, Leo. Gabby steps back into the box, Brown goes into his windup. He throws. Gabby swings. He hits it. It's a long, long drive, way out into left center. Lloyd Wainer is racing back. It's going. It's going. It may be. It may be. It is a home run.
Here's some rare footage of the first night game in the 1940s.